Hello, my glove romance here. So today I'm going to talk about a really serious topic. Maybe it's not serious enough to worth your attention anyway, but I'm going to talk about today now is that whether 44 Pro gloves are worth buying now. Like they are one of the most popular brands right now in baseball in terms of custom gloves. Like they are one of the biggest custom gloves brands out there. But uh, let's just say the result is that I think 44 Pro Glove is not worth the buy currently. And I'll explain why later on in this video. Okay, so let me talk about this. This is the first 44 Pro glove that I own. I didn't use any discount then because I didn't know they have discounts actually. So I bought it for 185 US dollars, and it's really nice, to be honest. Like there isn't anything that goes wrong on the glove. The stitching, there's no stitching out of place, and every leather is neatly formed. Like they don't have some kind of weird lines or something on the glove. Everything is stitched and made perfectly, tailored to the way I need it. And most importantly, I think the shape is how I like the glove. Like they used with dual welting, they used to shape like this. Like you can see the curve here. It's really a bowl shape, and I like it a lot. I catch fly balls with it without any problems, and it closes just fine. And I didn't do the sheepskin lining. I do the sheepskin lining, which feels wonderful. And also I got this fur here. Anyway, I bought this at 185 bucks, so it's worth the buy. And I do recommend 44 Pro at that time because they are really worth the price. They're really worth the hype, and I do think they're really worth the price. It's actually how you want your glove to be shaped. Yeah, and this is the second 4 glove that I got. This I do a little bit of synthetic leather on here. You can see here. This is they call it obsidian leather. It's actually not leather. It's kind of like Rawlings hyper shell, but different from hyper shell is that it feels more smooth. It's kind of feels like leather, but actually not. It's different from Rawlings super skin, also different from sorry, Wilson super skin, and also different from Rawlings hyper shell. It's kind of like a different synthetic material here, but it feels way smoother, and I do like the feel here. One merit about it is that you can actually draw something on it without having to worry that the pens will come off. And I do really like the design. I do know there's kind of like a little bit of blame here is that they cannot do the synthetic leather with a consistent piece of leather, so it kind of bends in a little bit here, but still the overall shape is acceptable. And I do like the shape also. So this glove is also worth the buy. I bought it for I bought it on Black Friday during the Black Friday sale, so it was 150 bucks. So nice, a really nice deal. I like it a lot. And then there's this glove. This at this point of time, these two gloves, the original price were 185 bucks, but now it was about a year ago that 44 Pro gloves kind of sneaked the price to 200, around 200 bucks. I think it's 199 US dollars, I believe. Yeah, they kind of, and it's not secret. It's just without having they didn't put a really big notice that yeah, we're about to raise the price. And I do accept the fact, and I do really perceive and I do really understand why they raised the price, because like everything's become uh, more expensive nowadays. So it's reasonable that they raised their price from 185 bucks to 199 US dollars. It's acceptable. I believe it's acceptable. But I do think at this point of time, which is like a year ago, 44 Pro began to gain a lot of popularity, and so I think with too much, like even this excessive amount of orders coming in at the company, yeah, I do think they kind of got overwhelmed. So the quality of each individual glove started to drop a little bit. You can see here, from here, this is like perfect, but it's like kind of like 95% perfect. It's not 100% tailored to my liking. And with this glove, it's kind of like a little bit dropped off quality. You can see first is the web. Like, it's also noticeable that if you order your foldable gloves on big sales, your quality will tend to drop a little bit because they have too many orders coming in. And you can see the web here. It's pretty obvious that the web is kind of slightly tilted toward here. You can see the holes punched here are a little bit uneven, so which makes the web a little bit slightly tilted toward downside here. It's not how I like it. This is the first thing that I noticed. The second thing is the change of synthetic leather. I do see that this kind of synthetic leather, like the obsidian leather, is kind of low key, not that popular. I don't know, just people kind of ignore this kind of leather. I don't know why, but they are actually one of my favorite synthetic leather out there. Compared to Rawlings Hypershell and Wilson Super Skin, it's kind of really cool. A really cool design. The obsidian leather, you cannot scratch it, you cannot break it. It's like water resistant. Yeah, it's water repellent, just like A2000s. But you can see here, it kind of has a deco feel on here. I think it's kind of like a drawback compared to the original obsidian leather that they've provided. Yeah, I think this is way better than this one, but some people do argue that this is better than this one. But recently I looked at their Instagram page and found out that they now have a full obsidian glove with this kind of obsidian leather. So I do believe that they still have this kind of obsidian leather, but I don't know why I got this kind of obsidian leather. It's just I don't really like this one. Yeah, but they didn't like notice me, so I originally expected to have would receive this kind of leather on this glove, but no. The obsidian leather that I got is here. The leather is kind of a little bit softer, more like hypershell leather to me, like the Rawlings hypershell leather. This feels a lot more like hypershell's leather. The fingers here are a little bit slightly softer compared to this one. This is a lot sturdier, so I do dig this one instead of this one. I do see a little bit kind of like quality drop here. And at last is this glove. I ordered this glove like less than 3 months ago, and or maybe it's the I forgot when I bought this glove. I believe maybe it's like almost a year ago. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, I bought this glove another Black Friday sale, so it's like about a year ago. And this is the time that I felt that 44 Pro glass had a slightly bigger quality drop here. From here, like 3 years ago to here, the quality drops a little bit more. So you can see here, let's just take the obsidian leather glove aside. You can see when I put these two gloves side by side, you can definitely see that this is a lot better than this one. First, the lines here, the bindings here are pretty straight, but you can see here the binding. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but you can see it kind of strength. It kind of expand a little bit here and narrows down here. It's not straight lines. I don't know why. And second, the fingers here are a little bit bended in. I don't know why. And the last thing is that I do expect that with the dual welting design, the glove tends to be more like a bowl shape, just like what they do in the past. With the longer glove, they kind of like have a bowl shape. Look, this is still remains bowl shape here, still remains bowl shape. But here, this glove does not have a bowl shape at all. It just like a little bit flat to me, so I don't really dig the design. I don't know why. And another thing that I noticed is that with this glove, I can close from thumb to ring finger because it's like a small felt glove. So I do like the glove to be closed like this, and I can close the glove like this. However, with this glove, it naturally wants me to close from thumb to middle finger, which is not how you want your outfield glove to be closed. So I do really want to close between ring finger and pinky, but it will kind of want to bend towards middle finger. So I don't really dig the design anyways. And also, when I received the glove, I found out that the palm is not flat. It's kind of like it already has a little bit of bubbles here. I don't know why. I don't know what happened during the production of the glove, but you can see that this glove, even now, the palm is pretty flat and neat compared to this one. I haven't used this one yet. I didn't like the design of the glove, like the shape and the craftsmanship of the glove. I slightly dropped a little bit. Anyway, this is my finding of 44 Pro gloves. The quality began to drop a little bit, but still, I do still recommend the brand. Like, the brand is still selling gloves at a rather cheap price compared to other custom glove brands. The price is just unbeatable. Yeah, and they're having their kind of like a biggest sale of all time right now, which is 31% off with double glove coin, I believe. So 44 glove is still worth the buy. Just before you buy, you have to acknowledge the fact that you're receiving a glove that is not going to go as well shaped or as good quality as a custom A2000 or custom Rawlings glove, because they receive too many orders, and that the quality of each glove began to drop a little bit. Yeah, just you have to have this in mind when you order your gloves. But except of that, everything's good with for gloves in terms of the price and the leather quality. They're still on par with the big brands there. So I do believe the thing that dropped most is the craftsmanship, and the shape of the glove maybe will not be how you want the glove to be, unless you state how the glove want to be shaped specifically in the special instruction column. Like, you have to really tell them how you want your glove to be shaped. Yeah. Anyway, this is why I think 44 Pro glove is not worth the hype that much now. Even if with the really tempting 31% off, I'm still currently not going to buy that much for Pro gloves. Like, they are not attractive to me as much as like 3 years ago, because the shape and the little drop of quality here. Anyway, this is my finding, and if you do also find a little bit of quality drop for 44 Pro gloves, you're welcome to comment in the comment section down below. Do you think that there's a slightly quality drop of 44 gloves now compared to before? Yeah. Anyway, this is what I'm going to talk about in this video, and do feel free to subscribe, like video, and maybe share video. Anyway, this is the end of my the video. Thanks for watching.